Inter have some big hitters waiting in the wings. Stony's been revelation once again this season, must be said. No longer a surprise factor, it's surely a shoo-in for the Italian national team that goes to Euro 2020. Dr. Rebic also back to full fitness. So there's a wealth of quality available amongst the substitutes this evening. كايو توموري.
نعم بس الحظوظ موجودة أكيد الدوري لا زال طويل.
Kalulu started in the last round. Milan run close by Torino. Baleni is the man in charge. Vacation we have in prospect. So for the table, but it reached the time to be second best in the city of Milan. They won the derby earlier on in the season. We had a sequence of straight losses in the derby della Madonnina. Expectation high this evening for Stefano Pioli's Rossoneri. The top two in Serie A, and finally, after a decade in the doldrums, Milan is once again in the summit of the Italian game. But the league can wait for now. Tonight it's winner take all at San Siro. As Inter meet Milan away from the last four of the Coppa Italia. This decided to its scared against the Fiorentina and Torino, respectively. But they made it this far. The derby della Madonnina is set up beautifully here. Changed down the flanks where Perisic and Damian get the nod. Hakimi and Young drop to the bench, as does Lautaro Martinez. Alexis Sanchez is the man who partners Inter's top scorer, Romelu Lukaku. Alessio Romagnoli missed the Atalanta game through suspension. He's back to skipper Rossoneri this evening. Samir Handanovic has played every minute this season for Inter. Since it could be a busy night for him, particularly as Ibrahimovic is on form. 5 alterations for the Rossoneri. Tatarusciano starts in goal with Donnarumma suspended. Romagnoli and Sanamakas return from their league bans to replace Kalulu and the injured Tonali. Dalot for Calabria, Martin Diaz for Castiego, and the other new faces. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, meanwhile, has never won this competition.
حسن ولا ستضيع على اليوفي، وهو بنظري يبقى اليوفي هو المنافس الذي لديه هذه الخبره الطويله في الدوري الايطالي في السنوات الماضيه. لذلك اهميه الفوز، وتبقى هناك مباراه اليوفي مع نابولي ايضا مباراه صعبه لليوفي قد تضيع نقاط المواجهه. بهذا الفارق المنير عن اليوفي، لا اقصد هنا عن ميلان، هل الانتر لديه فرص كثير هذه هذا الموسم بالعوده
نعم بس الحظوظ موجودة أكيد. الدوري لا زال طويل. تحدث عن 24 سنة.
Saw that very early on in Inter's win against Benevento right at the start of the season. Colorado's had to be patient. Alessandro Bastoni has made the left centre back role his own. Here's Barella. Played such a big part in Inter making it through to this stage. They were headed for penalties at the Frankie against Fiorentina. Till Barella picked out substitute Romelu Lukaku's head. Ultimate minute of extra time, Inter found a way. As for Milan, they only just hauled themselves. Rafael Leao! Danovic was struggling to get across. Milan threatening early on here. Lovely football from the Rossoneri. They shifted it quickly. Rafael Leao involved right at the start of the move. And as he collected that flick, and Danovic was scrabbling across there. Does have a goal on his CD against Juventus, Rafael Leao. He tends to thrive against
Gracias. La
Bueno,
السلام عليكم. لا تنسوا الاعجاب بالفيديو
حسن ولا ضيع على اليوفي وهو
that ability to hit the driven ball. Saw that the last time these two sides met in the Coppa Italia incident, it was a couple of days after Christmas in 2017. It went to extra time. That particular minute. As for Milan, they only just hauled themselves across the line. That's in a large part to their goalkeeper tonight, Ciprian Tatarusciano, saving a penalty from
بنظري يبقى اليوفي هو المنافس الذي فترة طويلة في الدوري الإيطالي في السنوات.
عشان تتفرج على الماتش بدون تقطيع هتلاقي رابط البث المباشر.
European champions are staggering 10 times at the start of the season. Well, they had that, I would say, a disappointing result at Lazio because Lazio were down 10 men for longer than Inter were. Stefano Pioli on an illustrious group to coach dynamic as anything in the league at the moment. Kissy and Benazer. He was courted, coveted by Inter as well. But Shevchenko, Crespo, Vieira's, now Ibrahimovic. Giuseppe Piazza himself. Great feeling. Mutual respect between fans and live music to accompany proceedings. Games so far. On Derby's last season, 4 youngsters added to the bench. But Rebic is out. His elbow against Crotone. Ibrahimovic scoring the winning goal when Milan last won. They had to rule out the potential of Steve. They already didn't they? A fixture with Miguel, get from Perisic to bring Croatia connection. Positive start here for Inter. What a ball that is as well.
Halfway line.
The challenge of being there and releases that behind. This is lovely football. So with a corner, one into another. Impressive the way they kept the ball there. Improving. The short option again. This time it comes straight in from Brozovic. Away by Ibrahimovic. Given away by Damian. Ibrahimovic can release Rafael Leao. And here come Milan on the counter. This is momentum just went slightly. Leao's pass was slightly behind the Ivorian. Romagnoli. Hernandez. This year releases Diogo Dalot. Ibrahimovic the target. Instead it's towards Leao. It only as far as Kissier. Inter content to let Milan have the ball in this area of the pitch. It was a real statement from the Rossoneri to beat their cross-city rivals early on this season. 2 goals from Ibrahimovic. Brahim Diaz now. Rafael Leao. Theo Hernandez. It drops for Diogo Dalot. That was goal bound. Perisic got the block in. Just prior to that, a Milan player had gone down. But nothing doing in the view of the referee, Paolo Valeri. Vite riding the challenge of Vidal. Salamakers. It's found a cross, but it's too close to Samir Handanovic. Inter's back three have been really impressive, particularly in recent times. They went on an 8-game winning run in Serie A either side of Christmas, which came crashing to a halt at Sampdoria. Game on Epiphany. Certainly Bastoni, De Vrij and Skriniar, a big part of the Nerazzurri's impressive run. Kolarov has a point to prove tonight, perhaps. Vidal nearly turned into trouble. His form was picked up. Vidal scored the penalty in Fiorentina to give Inter the lead. In by Brahim Diaz. The Swede suggesting it should be a corner. Good early cross from Rafael Leao. Ibrahimovic dominated Perisic and Kolarov in the air. Might have come off his shoulder in the end, but that could have easily. Diaz for trying to get any sort of purchase on it. Had he done so, Milan would have surely been celebrating. They can't afford to be booked tonight. Alexis Sanchez, Milan Skriniar, Arturo Vidal and Romelu Lukaku. So some big players in there. And Daric taking his time. And he was very nearly dispossessed there by Ibrahimovic. A let-off for Inter. Some encouragement perhaps for Milan. Goalkeeper can be got at. Brozovic seeking out Lukaku. Theo Hernandez suggesting it should be offside. Perisic. Kolarov striding forward. Alexis Sanchez. Cross came. Romagnoli. Not sure Tatarusanu was getting there. But to be safe than sorry, the view of the Milan skipper. Well in by Brahim Diaz. Calmly done by Kessier. This is Smeite. He's lost it though. Alexis Sanchez. Barella scored a screamer on this ground in last year's competition at this stage against Fiorentina. Smeite took the heels of another look at this gorgeous service from Rafael Leao. Just hanging, so inviting for Ibrahimovic. Lest we forget a former Inter player. 66 goals in 117 games, better than one in every two. This record for Milan is even better than that. Kolarov with the set piece, away by Ibrahimovic. And Rafael Leao's giving it straight to Barella. Skriniar can stand up across. Should be the goalkeeper's ball. First touch for Ciprian Tatarusanu. After a quarter of an hour. It would be interesting to know whether Stefano Pioli planned on picking Ciccio Donnarumma this evening. One of Milan's best players, the highest earner. Donnarumma got himself sent off for his protest in the previous round from the bench. Alexis Sanchez trying to get away from Kier. That might be a yellow card. Reckless from the day. And indeed, the first caution of the contest is brandished the way of Simon Kier. Really good work from Alexis Sanchez. It was an improvised flick after he couldn't control the initial ball. Then just too quick for Kier. Change of footwear for Ivan Perisic, seemingly. Who knows if that can do the trick. Kolarov is certainly capable. Could even test Tatarusanu directly from here. Such is his ability from dead ball situations. It is Kolarov. Now was that handball against Brahim Diaz. And the attempted clearance breaks very comfortably for Tatarusanu. Who played well against Torino. Made the headlines with that crucial penalty save. But did what was required of him prior to that. Now, a problem for Milan early doors. Simon Kjaer has had his fair share of injury woes. And this is very interesting indeed. We're going to see Fikayo Tomori. That was the ball cannoning off the midriff of Brahim Diaz. I'm not sure Stefano Pioli bargained for using the Englishman Tomori so quickly. But he's going to be thrown straight into the mix. Man who's only just signed from Chelsea. Pioli having words with Romagnoli. Pioli was very honest yesterday, said his English is passable but not the best. There are English speakers to help out Tomori, who's very switched on, keen to listen, but what a debut this is going to be for him. Straight in for the derby, a cup quarter-final. Trying to keep tabs on Romelu Lukaku amongst others. Disappointment for Kjaer. A word of encouragement there for Tomori, and also a few words of tactical advice as Paolo Maldini watches on. Well, Milan's transfer policy in this January window has been very different to Inter's, in that the Rossoneri have actually had some margin for manoeuvre. Meite and Tomori, along with Mario Mandzukic. Mandzukic not involved this evening. He was one of a trio of players that picked up knocks against Atalanta. Kalulu recovered in time, Tonali didn't. Chances set a premium early on here. No need to force things. Teo Hernandez took a chance there. Took his eye off the ball momentarily. Darmian battling away with the Frenchman. Enough confidence in his own ability to keep the ball and find Romagnoli. He's given it straight to Brozovic. Now Barella. Darmian for Alexis Sanchez, who's looked bright early on. Tomori judged to have put the Chilean. Might have been slightly hard done by there. Ibrahimovic very nearly cut that out from Handanovic. Perisic. De Vrij. For Kolarov. Inter always insist on trying to build out from the back. Kolarov under pressure from Salonakis. Milan's press did the trick. They've won it back high up the pitch. Inter have won this competition on 7 occasions to Milan's 5 wins. Milan, believe it or not, haven't won the Coppa Italia since 2003. Same year they were European champions. Same year they prevailed on away goals against Inter, the Champions League semi-final, before winning that all-Italian final in Manchester. Barella, calmly done. Now Kolarov. As for Inter's most recent triumph in the Coppa Italia 2011, the year after the treble, Leonardo the boss, Milan won the title that year. Since then, it's been defensive domination in Serie A. Darmian's ball in. Romagnoli did well. Got in ahead of